Hi students! Today we will be looking at the different settings in A Christmas Carol. In this lesson, we will be looking at Scrooge's counting house, the Cratchit household, and the graveyard, which each symbolize different aspects of Scrooge's journey from a life of cold isolation to one of warmth and connection. Through these contrasting environments, Dickens underscores themes of transformation, social inequality, and the redemptive power of compassion and human connection. Let's begin! First, we have the setting of Scrooge's counting house, which plays a crucial role in establishing the novella's themes and deepening the reader's understanding of Ebenezer Scrooge's character. The cold, dark, and sparsely furnished office mirrors Scrooge's own personality, emotionally cold, isolated, and devoid of joy. The physical coldness of the counting house, with its minimal fire and dim lighting, symbolizes Scrooge's lack of warmth and compassion. The sparse furnishings underscore his frugality and obsession with money, suggesting a life devoid of beauty and pleasure, focused solely on financial gain. This setting not only reflects Scrooge's miserly nature, but also serves as a visual representation of his emotional detachment and isolation from society. The counting house also highlights the broader social and emotional distance that Scrooge maintains from others, symbolizing his materialism and greed. This setting stands in stark contrast to the warm and lively environments depicted later in the novella, such as the Cratchit household and Fred's home, which represent joy, love, and communal spirit. The juxtaposition of these settings underscores the themes of transformation and redemption. As Scrooge's character evolves from cold isolation to warm connection, the contrast with his starting point in the counting house becomes more pronounced. The counting house serves as the initial backdrop for Scrooge's journey, emphasizing the emptiness of a life devoted solely to wealth and setting the stage for his eventual embrace of generosity and human connection. Next is the setting of the Cratchit's household, which serves as a significant contrast to the cold, bleak environment of Scrooge's life, highlighting key themes such as family, warmth, and the true spirit of Christmas. The warmth and light of the Cratchit household show that true wealth lies in their strong bonds and emotional richness, not in material possessions. Scenes of the Cratchit family gathered around their modest Christmas meal and engaging in simple holiday celebrations showcase their resilience and optimism, even in the face of adversity. Tiny Tim's cheerful disposition and the family's mutual support contrast sharply with Scrooge's solitary and joyless existence, emphasizing the novella's message that happiness is found in relationships, not wealth. This setting also serves as a commentary on social inequality in Victorian society, as Dickens contrasts the Cratchits' humble home with Scrooge's affluent but empty life to draw attention to the disparities between the rich and the poor. Through the Cratchit family, Dickens advocates for empathy, social responsibility, and the moral duty of the wealthy to support those less fortunate, reinforcing themes of social justice and charity. The warmth and love within the Cratchit household evokes sympathy and admiration from the reader, highlighting the transformative power of generosity and human connection. Witnessing the Cratchit's struggles and enduring spirit plays a crucial role in catalyzing Scrooge's transformation as he begins to understand the true value of compassion and kindness, ultimately leading to his redemption. Finally, the setting of the graveyard is crucial in highlighting themes of mortality, legacy, and redemption. The cold, desolate environment, with its imagery of tombstones and graves, symbolizes death and the end of life's journey, serving as a stark reminder of Scrooge's mortality. The neglected and unmarked graves, including Scrooge's own, symbolize a life lived without positive impact, emphasizing the loneliness and isolation that have characterized his existence. This setting forces Scrooge to confront the legacy he will leave behind, highlighting the contrast between his potential fate and the warm memories and lasting impact represented by characters like Tiny Tim and the Cratchit family. This setting vividly illustrates the consequences of a life devoid of compassion and connection, compelling Scrooge to embrace the values of generosity, empathy, and social responsibility. The bleakness of the graveyard highlights the stark choice Scrooge faces: continue on his current path and die alone and unloved, or change his ways to build a legacy of kindness and human connection. By confronting Scrooge with his own grave, Dickens forces both the character and the reader to reflect on the importance of living a life of generosity and empathy, underscoring the novella's message that redemption and positive change are always possible, even in the face of mortality. That's all for today. We have seen how the settings in A Christmas Carol serve as powerful symbols that enrich the narrative and illuminate its central themes. Scrooge's cold, dark counting house mirrors his initial miserly and isolated nature, while the warm, loving Cratchit household contrasts sharply to highlight the value of family and human connection. Finally, the graveyard's bleakness starkly illustrates the consequences of a life devoid of compassion, driving home the novella's message of redemption and the importance of generosity. Through these evocative settings, Dickens emphasizes that positive change and the embrace of empathy and social responsibility are always within reach.